There are more than 150 million Americans who love our platform, and we know we have a responsibility to protect them, which is why I'm making the following commitments to you and to all our users. Number one, we will keep safety, particularly for teenagers, as a top priority for us. Number two, we will firewall protected US data from unwanted foreign access. Number three, TikTok will remain a place for free expression and will not be manipulated by any government. And fourth, we will be transparent and we will give access to third-party independent monitors to remain accountable for our commitments. We do not promote or remove content at the request of the Chinese government.
The question is,
we will replace.
The question is, are you 100% certain that they cannot use your company to promote such messages?
It is our commitment to this committee and all our users that we will keep this free from any manipulation by any government.
If you can't say 100% certain, I take that as a no. As I previously referenced, TikTok spied on American journalists. Can you say with 100% certainty that neither ByteDance nor TikTok employees can target other Americans with similar surveillance techniques?
Chair Rogers, I first of all disagree with the characterization that is spying. It was an internal investigation.
Yes or no? Can you do surveillance of other Americans?
We will protect the US user data and fire it all from all unwanted foreign access. It's a commitment that we've given to the committee.
So I guess my question is, I wanted to hear you say with 100% certainty that neither ByteDance nor TikTok employees can target other Americans with similar surveillance techniques as you did with the journalists.
Again, I don't disagree with the characterization is surveillance, and we have given our commitments, Chair Rogers. The 4 commitments, I think it's our commitment that we will not be influenced by any government on these issues.
DOJ is investigating this surveillance right now. To the American people watching today, hear this: TikTok is a weapon by the Chinese Communist Party to spy on you, manipulate what you see, and exploit for future generations. A ban is only a short-term way to address TikTok, and a data privacy bill is the only way to stop TikTok from ever happening again in the United States.
Explain it to me, Joe. I want you to explain it to me. Why the sudden move to ban TikTok? Why is there such a rush for this all of a sudden? Explain it to me. Because out of everything that's happened in the last fucking 2 years of your presidency, this is one of the few things you moved quick on. The train, it took you a week. Train exploded, and you're the train guy, took you a fucking week. Inflation out of control, we still haven't fucking dealt with it. A bank went under that rich people use, took you 72 hours to clean that one up, but TikTok seems to be a big one for you. So explain it to me, because I just got home from fucking dinner, and I open up, and I'm looking at the Wall Street Journal, and it says, U.S. threatens ban if TikTok's Chinese owners don't sell steaks. So explain to me why. I want to know why you want to ban TikTok so bad. Is it because of the ownership? The foreign ownership? You don't want foreign ownership in media? Because I'm reading this on the Wall Street Journal, which is owned by an Australian billionaire. Rupert Murdoch, an Australian billionaire, owns the Wall Street Journal. He also owns Fox News, the same TV channel and website that pushed that you're an illegitimate president. Is that foreign manipulation of the media? And I got the link to this from Twitter, which is owned by a South African madman. What's the line? What's the line here, Joe? Because I can also go follow all this back to Facebook, which is run by a reptilian from the fucking hollow earth, Mark Zuckerberg. Okay? This is just a series of psychopaths who own our media. We know this. You're gonna claim it's the data? Joe, if the Chinese want our data, they can just fucking buy the data on the free market that we love so much. The data is out there. It's been for sale for fucking 25 years. The first day somebody figured out how to sell the data, it was for fucking sale. What is it? You want to claim it's because you're afraid they're spying on us through the app? Then Joe, ban every electronic device for sale on Amazon. All of those devices are made in China. How are we not sure that they're not listening to us through our Amazon Alexas, our Google Home, or even Apple Siri? How do we know, Joe? We'll never be fucking safe. Figure out a way, Joe, to explain this if you're gonna fucking explain it. If you're gonna do this shit and convince the people that you're not trying to fucking silence all of us from speaking to each other and finally seeing each other's lives for the first time and not just reading angry tweets from each other like we did for the last fucking 10 years. We're not going back to blogs. We're not going back to fucking Instagram. Explain to the people what you're gonna fucking do, or you're gonna end up with a lot more people looking angry as fuck like me.
I don't want to get into the logistics of the TikTok ban or the politics of it, but as I've watched these congressional hearings and I've watched both parties drill the CEO of TikTok for no apparent reason, something just was so apparent that I just had to share this. As I'm watching Republicans and Democrats drill the TikTok CEO with questions that almost make no sense, because there's an underlying assumption that TikTok is acting outside of what other platforms are doing. And as I'm listening to these politicians, it hits me that this is a reflection of what we voted for. And these are the people that supposedly represent us. And if you look for 2 seconds, you realize they don't represent the people. Because there's 150 million Americans who are on TikTok, who have found community, who have found friendship, who have found a voice. This is the one thing that the government never wanted, is power to the people. The government never wanted us to have a voice. They wanted us to think that we have a voice and our voice is somehow just voting. But how many of us have voted only to find for years after year after year, no change? And how much change has been initiated through this app? How much social awareness has happened through this app? How much change could actually happen in the world with this app? And as I sit here, part of me is grieving and sad because honestly, the app could go away. But there's another part of me that is very optimistic and full of faith, because if it does get banned, the revolution that will get birthed through this is going to be something that the world has never seen. Because if they take away TikTok, you have broken the First Amendment, which is the freedom of speech. And the freedom of speech is being seen in its full glory in ways that we've never seen on TikTok. It's taken regular people like myself who had no platform, 0 followers, and gave me a platform. And there's millions other people just like me. So if you're wondering what's going to happen with this TikTok ban, I don't know. But one thing it has shown me is that it's shown me a direct reflection of what our government actually cares about, whether Republican or Democrat. And it has shown me that no matter how many times a politician says they believe in us, what they're doing to the CEO of TikTok right now is showing us, all 150 million of us, that they don't care about our voice.